continuing with our combination object right here, which combines a box and a cylinder to kind of work out how we're going to do this. All right, so there we go. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to use my pencil. I'm not going to show you the actual sighting, but you know how to do this. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to sight a small part of my object. And for this, I'm just going to use the height of the cap. So I'm measuring that, and I'm seeing how many caps this whole thing is all the way down. It's about 4, okay? So I'm going to make some tick marks here. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, okay? And then what I'm going to do is see how wide it is. Now, I'll make, you know what, we'll just, well, you know what? I'm going to measure all the way across from sort of its widest point. So I'm going to sight up my cap, close one eye, look across. It looks like it's about 3 across. So I'm just going to go 1, 2, 3. Okay, so at least in terms of the bottom, here is the basic area I'm going to be within, okay, for our box. So I'm going to decide where to put my front corner of how I would think it would appear on the tide thing. And so because this side is going to be not quite as wide, because that's the side, I'm just going to put the front corner here, okay, for the moment. All right. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use our sighting thing by going horizontally and kind of look at the angle coming off of this front corner. So this would be kind of going along the edge of the bottle, like that. So we've come to our outside edge here, just like that. We don't need to really draw the top right at the moment because we're actually going to slope in a little bit. So now I'm going to look at sort of our outside curves. Now this is where the whole carving away type of part happens. So I'm going to carve it away right here and come back up. I'm going to change the bottom a little bit because it moves a little bit. Come over here, kind of swoops up and comes over here. So there's my basic shape, okay? My label, which you do not need to draw, just so you can sort of see where the side is more or less like here. My handle opening is here, and here's the inside of the handle here. Okay, so now I know where my cylinder is going to be up here. So we do the same thing that we've always done with our cylinders. You know, I know that it's going to be 1 cylinder high, so it's going to be about here to about here. Okay, so I know that's my height. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw, I want to see how wide it is. So I'm going to take its height, which is my main unit of measurement, and I can see that it's about 1.5 wide. So there's 1, and there's approximately a half right there. Okay, so here are so this is I'm going to make this my center line. Well, my center line's probably about there. Here's my sides. I'm going to do this a little bit upside down. It's going to be a little bit hard, but I'm drawing my 2 rectangles. This is where you want to draw large. I'm drawing relatively small, just so you can see it. Put my contact points here and draw my 2 ellipses. This is an awkward angle for me, so my ellipses, not the greatest ellipses in the world. All right, and then this ellipse right down here. Okay, so what that gives me is really, my cap here. I'm going to add some detail. I'm going to add this little lip right here that it has underneath it. I'm going to make sure everything meets up to it the way it should. I need to alter that a little bit. And there we go. There's our laundry bottle. Okay, thank you.